kindly type yes. Okay. We can. Okay, we can see my screen. Kindly type yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. That you can see my screen. Good. So this is a interface or the home page of RareQ application. If you have activated, even if you have not activated, you will see something like this the moment you log in on your RareQ application. Now let's assume you have logged on your application. You can see where the right, let me quickly use this animation to, you can see where the right home here. You can see quantitative here below, circle, news, and mine. This is where we are going, mine. So I will advise you click on that mine because that place contains almost everything you need to know about our function of a RareQ application. So, oh, sorry. I think I'll stop you. Okay. Good. You want to click on mine. I believe everybody have clicked on mine button. Good. Want to click on mine. You have clicked on mine. As you can see here, you see the blue space where I have my username, Moshmoney. You can see my picture here. Good. Just tap on that place. Tap on it. Tap this place. Just tap here. Tap anywhere here. There's something I want to teach you there. You just tap here. So once you tap here, you can see personal information. So this is where you can use nickname of your choice. You can see the nickname I put here is Moshmoney. Just tap it and type your nickname there. Then the third line here is where they write avatar. That is where you can put your profile picture. Immediately after your activation, you can put your picture there, the picture of your choice. Then email address bound. You can see location Nigeria, my counselor. Here you can see the original person that directly refer you to RareQ. Your upline, your direct upline. So you can see it under my counselor. So nobody will be able to cajole you that, oh, this is my upline, the person that introduced the business to me, and you have stolen me from my original referrer. So you can dictate that from here, my counselor. My counselor. As you can see, you can dictate that from here. Yeah, my counselor. So at the same time, you can chat that same your counselor, your upline or your downline. You can chat him or her up directly with RareQ application. That is why I used to tell people in my presentation that RareQ applications serve multiple functions. RareQ application can also serve like a social media. You can chat each other, you and your upline. You can transfer information from the top leader. Mr. James can send message to Paragon can send message to Moshud can send message to all the direct lines. They can be sending messages to one another via this place. So you can see my counselor. The moment you click on that, my counselor. As you can see, my counselor. So the moment you click on it, you can see the chat box here. Hello, bam. So I'm already chatting with my counselor, as you can see. So that's about that. Then the next page here, or the next area here, is where there's this yellow color, where they write VIP permission expire on 22, blah, 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 like that. So this place, if you have registered, you have not activated, or if you have activated, you are activated member here, or you have been thinking on how you can activate for new members or for new people. And the truth is, this is one of the things you need if you really want to grow in Royal Queue. It is not advisable for you to always be waiting for your upline before you can activate someone in Royal Queue. It's always good to be independent to some extent. So the truth remains that you always need your upline for one reason or the other. But some fundamentals you need to know that will make you to earn your $30 in time and some other things. So if you want to activate for anybody, this yellow place is it will only function if you have funded this Royal Queue with set amounts of activation, $120 or thereabouts. So meaning that you are expected to will have sent money from a Binance or any external wallet, TRC20 USDT, you will have sent it here. You see it under these assets. Once you have $120 on this asset, then you click on this yellow space. Once you click on that yellow, once you click on that yellow, the next thing is that it will ask you, under that renew, under this yellow, you see where you can see where the right to renew. You can see where the right to renew. It should be activate if you just want to activate for somebody that have not activated before. At the same time, after your 1 year subscription, if you want to renew your Royal Queue robot, this is where you are going to click. So I believe that after tonight's Zoom, after you might have attended tonight's Zoom, I'm not expecting you to still go back to that your upline after 1 year of your renewal. If you want to renew, that's how do I renew? I'm been teaching you how you can renew now subsequently every year. Your Royal Queue robot. So you click on this, you can see renew. Or if you are a new member, somebody that just want to activate, or you want to activate for somebody, maybe the person gave you his or her login details to do the activation for him. So you click on activate. But if you have activated, you see renew here. However, you just click on it. As you can see, don't bother yourself to click on activation code. Some people used to shift this annual fee to activation code. Nothing concerns you about this activation code. You just follow the one that has been highlighted here in yellow color. Annual leave it like this, you can see. But make sure you mark this box. Make sure you mark this small box. I have agreed to Royal Queue User Activation Service Agreement. I'm going to mark it, bam. It will redirect you like this. I know Nigeria don't used to read the terms and conditions. This place is for terms and conditions of Royal Queue, but you can just back it like this. When you back it and you click on click on renew or activate. So it will ask you to confirm the activation, then you confirm. Now, sometimes it may even require you, clicking on your nation, but that one will have been done while doing your registration. So you click on activate here or renew. If you just want to activate your Royal Queue, it will bring activate. If you are already on 1 year subscription, after that 1 year, you have to click on this renew to make another year subscription on Royal Queue. So that is that about that. But if you don't have enough funds, it won't be successful. Yeah, thank you. So that's what that button serves. Then the next thing is professional edition. As you can see, professional edition. Professional edition. This place. This professional edition simply means that if you, let's assume you have registered, you have just activated it. If you did not own this professional edition, you have there will be a kind of a kind of limit to the coins you can have access to on Royal Queue application. There will be a limit on the number of coins you can have access to on Royal Queue. If you have activated and you have not owned this professional edition, I've received a lot of questions. Some people will ask, they'll tell you, if you tell them particular coin to go and trade on Royal Q or to trade with Royal Q robots, they'll tell you that they don't see the coin on their Royal Q robot. It's because you have not on this your professional edition. And the purpose of it is, if once you own the professional edition, it will unlock other coins, or it will give you access to some other coins on Royal Q that listed on Royal Q that you can trade with Royal Q robots. Now, to own this now, this is how it's used to look like. This is how it's used to look like if you have not on it. The moment you click on like this, it will pop up a page. Once it pop up that thing, you mark the agreements, then you start. Now, it usually bring 3 questions. They will ask you 3 questions with options under those questions. You can write this down. The answers used to be, for question number 1, answer used to be B, option B rather. For question number 2, answer used to be C. For question number 3, answer used to be B. So B, C, B used to be answer for those 3 questions. Question number 1, B is the answer. Question number 2, option C. Question number 3, option B. The moment you answer these 3 questions, you confirm, you discover that this professional edition is on, like you can see on my screen now. Once you're on the professional edition, meaning that you have unlocked all the other coins you don't have access to before on Royal Q. And total number of those coins are 17 coins, 70 coins are available, Binance coin and Bobby Exchange coin that are available on the Royal Q robot. Then the next button here is where they write Member Center. Member Center simply does 2 things. Through this Member Center, as you can see, good. Through this Member Center, it will take you directly to your rank. You can see Moshmoney is in field 4. It took me directly to what? To field 4. But you can use this also as a compensation plan of Royal Q space tool. When you find yourself in a place where there's no projector, they don't have system to project, you don't have a PDF or your phone and all that, and you need to explain compensation plan of Royal Q, you just come to your Member Center. When you get to Member Center, you can be able to drag back and see all the ranks, 6 ranks, and the requirements of those ranks in this page. You can see V1 directly push 3 V1s, without 3 V1, meaning that people with new activation of $120 and 20 team members. That's only when you can leave V1 to V2. But as a V1 member, you have a direct recommend award. Activation direct push $30 direct. On gas fee, you earn 20% of 20%. Profit distribution team reward ratio 20%. If you drag it like this, you can see for you to move from V2 to V3, direct push 5 users, at least 3 V2, like that, up to what? Up to V0. You can see that when we get to V3, where the peer award starts, you can see it included team rewards, 10%. It was 5% before, but now Royal Q has increased team reward to 10%, as you can see. To up to V6. You can see that under the V6, they include global dividend. Global dividend 10%, 10% weighted dividend. So that is that's what the function of this Member Center. If you are following, please kindly say I on the chat box. Sorry. If you are still following, kindly say I. Let me see your I. Say I. We are still following. Oh, good. I love that. Okay. Let's proceed then. Let us proceed. I think by now we have explained this blue space above here. At the same time, we have explained this renewal button and activate button here. We have explained professional edition. We just explained member center. The next button to explain now is assets. Asset button. What is function of this asset button in Royalkey? It serves a lot of functions. Click on it. When you click on asset button, then you can see deposits. Deposits, meaning that, I told you that if you don't have money on your Royalkey application, you cannot activate for anybody. So, and we used to talk about gas feed, that you'll be feeding the robots. You are not the robot. It's not the robot that will be feeding you. You are the one that will be sending money to robot. How do you send that money to robots? Anytime you want to put money on your Royalkey, either for activation or for fuel fee or gas fee, you have to click on this, your deposit. You want to deposit. You click on it. The more you click on it, it will bring out cryptocurrency bank account number that used to be in form of alphanumeric. As you can see here, alphanumeric in nature. You just tap on this copy address. It will automatically copy. You can see, copy successful. Good. The moment you copy this, you can now go to your Binance or to your upline that you need USDT and other anywhere you can get USDT from. Once you give them this your account number, then the money will reflect, and they send money there, the money will reflect on your Royalkey application here. Then what of withdraw button? Withdraw button simply mean that but mind you, withdraw button is useful for two sets of people in Royalkey. Number one, anybody that's involved in referral part of Royalkey. Don't forget that some people, they don't refer at all in Royalkey. They are just using the robot for trading only. They have nothing to withdraw out from here, because all their earnings on Royalkey activities is on their Binance, not on Royalkey robots. But who are those people that this withdraw button is meant for? Number one, people that refer people to Royalkey. Secondly, circle owners, people that put their strategy on circle button that we are going to explain very soon. Those people, you don't forget that if you are using copy trade or circle trade, they used to tell you that there's a certain charges in Kill that applies. So once those people that own that strategy is receiving their money from people, their client, from their customers trade, they can use this withdraw button to withdraw it to their Binance. If you refer people, all the direct, referral, indirect, gas fee and all that, you'll be able to use this withdraw it to your Binance, because there's no relationship between Binance and Royalkey conversion plan. What their relationship is to robot to trade inside Binance and drop your profit and capital inside Binance, because the robot has no capacity to take out your profit or your capital from Binance to this place. So you can see money here, right? The money you are seeing in my assets here shown that I'm part of I take part in referral program of Royalkey. I'm taking part on Royalkey referral program. So that's why you can see that I'm having any. So if I want to withdraw, I can just click on this withdraw. And I'll put my wallet address where the destination I want my USDT to go. I paste it here. Bam, quantity. If I want to withdraw $600, $10 and all that. So, but mind you, anytime you are withdrawing out from RoyalQ robots, it is to external wallets, meaning that if you are withdrawing from RoyalQ robot to your Binance or to your Trust wallet or to any external wallet, it attracts $2 charges. It attracts $2 charges. But if you want to withdraw from your RoyalQ to another RoyalQ member's wallets, it attracts no charges. It may show you here that they will charge $2, but by the time you withdraw the money to another RoyalQ application, you discover that no charges attract. So that is that about withdrawal. But we are still going. We are still coming back here very soon. Now, transfer button. Majority of RoyalQ users, they don't know that this transfer button is actually have any function or that is functioning. It does a great work also. You can see transfer. In case you don't want to use wallet address or you don't want to stress yourself copying wallet address, alphanumeric wallet address of RoyalQ. Once you know the email address of another person's USDT wallet address, let's say three of you are using RoyalQ robots and you want to be sending money among three of you without using wallet address. Once you click on this transfer, you can see receiving account. What you are expected to put here is your email address. It's that third party email address. The person you want to send your cryptocurrency to, your USDT to. Once you know the person email address, you put the email address here. AA Moshud. That's 19 good. Once you put your email address here, then you put quantity you are sending, $20. Then you confirm, boom. So it will request for your transaction PIN and password and all that, then the money will go just like that. So many people did not know that you can transfer money to another person, your RoyalQ user, by using email address without wallet address. At the same time, you can transfer from RoyalQ to Binance via your Binance email address. Once you know your Binance email address, you can, or even wallet address you can use. Mind you, you can use wallet address in this transfer button also, but $2 attract $2 charges. So that is that about that for. So then if you want to know if you are a networker or a leverager here, let me call leverager. So if you are people that are involved in referral in RoyalQ, I want to know the record of your earnings in particular days. You can see where they write history record. You can see where they write history record. Yeah, history record. Yes. Once you click on this history record, you can see it bring out days. If I want to know my earnings on the 13th, on the 11th, I want to check transaction of these dates. You can see. If I want to check transaction of these dates, I can once I put it there, I confirm. It will bring those dates out so that I can track anything I want to track that day or check record of anything I want to check. So that's about that. Then you can see where they put a certain sign. You can see where they put certain sign. Once you click on that certain sign, let me point it as well. I can see. You can see the certain sign here. Meaning that you can see reminder limits. Meaning that anytime you have I have $5 is when I want the robot to be reminding me of my balance. Or $10, once I have $10. Or once I have $100, at the moment I have $100 left, let the robots keep reminding me of my balance. So that's the amount I have. So set successfully. That's that about assets for now. Then let's quickly briefly explain API binding, but what we explain better when we get there. API binding is where you can connect your Royal Q robots to the exchange where you want it to function or to trade for you. Binance or Obi, or at the same time, you can use these two at the same time. You can connect your Royal Q robot to Binance at the same time, bind it with your Obi exchange. Once you have money funded on two exchanges, the robot will be trading at the same time on the two exchanges. In fact, the robot can be trading the same coin on two exchanges at the same time. If you connect it together, once you click on it, you can see. Remind you why trying to do this. I don't want to talk much about this. There's a place that I will direct you to that will show you how you can bind. You can see. Let me quickly go back. Once anybody that wants to bind and asking you how to bind, the moment you get to this binding page, let us follow along, and you don't know how to go about the binding, you can see the video icon. Yeah, yes, good. Video icon, or like play icon. You can see at the top right, play icon at the top right, good. Just click on that play icon. Royal Q will directly to the, you can see, Royal Q binding Binance API tutorial. It will redirect you directly to YouTube, where you can watch video on how to bind, and you can bind independently on your own without consulting anybody. Wow, this is fantastic. As you can see, so you can just click on the top right. Many people do not know that this button function. Many people used to stress themselves on how to get a binding video and all that. You can see it is there. All the tools are available for you on RoyalQ, but many people do not know how to go about it or how they can use the tool provided on the application. You can see that the top right here, that's once you click on that top right, as you can see, bam, it will redirect you to the video. Not only through this channel, you can watch a binding video on RoyalQ. I'll still show you some other places where you can go if you don't want to consume more data. If you don't want to consume more data, there's another place where you can get binding video. So if I start to explain to you now, it may look complicated, but go and watch the video and do it yourself. It's well explanatory. Thank you about that. Now, same thing applicable to Obi. When you get to this place, you can see the video at the top right here. You can see click to watch the API binding video tutorial. As you can see written here boldly. You can see it written here. You can see it written here. You can see. Click to watch the API binding video tutorial. So we are working day and night to make these robots more, easy for us to use. So I think we have explained the API binding aspects. Then the next one is team. This is only meant for people that are involved in referral in RoyalQ. As you can see here, activate profits. So activate total profits simply mean that you can say activate total profit means that the amount, either direct or indirect, that you have earned on people RoyalQ activation fee, or from people that are buying RoyalQ robots through you, direct through you or indirect to you. So all the total amount you might have earned from activation only is what we are going to see here. Then direct quantification. How many directs do you have? Total will be not activated plus activated. As you can see here, meaning that not activated and activated show that I have 32 direct referral. But as you can see, out of 32, 11 not yet activate, 21 activated. Now, team quantification. Mind you, some people miss it here. Your direct referrals and activated and non-activated is here also. That's been added to your team quantification. So all these my 21 activated is here also. They have added it up here. This 11 added up here. Add up here. Are you getting it? So now meaning that I have total number of people, activated people I have in my team, including people that I directly refer and indirectly referred, meaning that I have 2,684, including this my 21 total number. Because somebody asked me a question one day that I'm already in V2 and Royalty is not, updating my V2. And I asked that person, let me see this place. And I discovered that the person has, I think, 16 people here, then 4 people here under the directs. So the person now sum it up. That's 16 plus 4, making 20. And it doesn't work that way. That from the 16 he has here, the 4 that is here already added up here. So it means that person still need 4 people, not that he has 20 people. No. So let's get this place right. All the 21 direct, any direct you're having here, they have added everything up here under this place. These 11 that I've yet to activated, they are also in these 4,420 people that have not activated in my team. So that's how, and below here is where you see your direct, and they don't normally write all the email address. So that's about that. So then because of our time, let's go to rewards detail, reward detail. Under reward detail, where you see all here, under reward detail, when you see all, here, as you can see, this is all your earnings in Rukriyaki when we are talking about referral parts, all your earnings are here. So everything is recorded there. Direct referral bonus, indirect referral bonus on robots, gas fee, direct gas fee bonus, indirect gas fee bonus, everything recorded there. But if you want to know the actual one, maybe on my earnings on activation only. My earnings on activation only. You can see earnings on activation only. You can see it here and their dates. Any on direct referral gas fee only. As you can see, any on direct referral gas fee only. Or earnings on team gas fee. Earnings on team gas fee. As you can see, in my 4 months in the business, if I sum my direct gas fee, which is a $701, to my team gas fee, which is $5,939, meaning that on gas fee alone, I've made more than $6,000 within 4 months on gas fee alone. Gas fee is a powerful income in Royalty. Gas fee is very, very important. Yeah, so that is that about that. As you can see, I can separate all my earnings and I can know what I actually made on each different earnings. But mind you, this place is not recording your trading profits at all. Nothing like trading profits here. Only referral earnings. Circle owner is where people that have copy trade or people that own their own strategy on Royalty application under the circle. Those guys, you copy their trade. This is where they receive their percentage from you. This is where they have it. This is their bank, another extra income they made from you people. So through Royalty application, and they used to withdraw it out also. Then my synchronized strategy. That's next to my synchronized strategy. This function is very, very important. As you can see, sometimes ago, you can see this date around July, when I first started Royalty, not quite long when I started Royalty, when I copy this trade. If you have copied this, anybody's trade, you have copied anybody's trade, and you want to, maybe you are in deep, or you are in any serious deep, or you want to alter anything under your trade, don't be surprised. You won't be able to, if it is copy trade or synchronized strategy trade, you won't, if you want to put that trade in one shot for it to close, it won't close. If you want to do many things, you can't tamper with this trade unless you come to my synchronized strategy. And where you see sync strategy here, what you are going to see if you are on any synchronized strategy is cancel sync in silver color. This place where you are seeing sync strategy. For you that you are already on synchronized strategy trade or copy trade, and you have been battling with how you can edit something on that trade, and it's not editing, you must first of all come to this my synchronized strategies button of function, then click on cancel sync, confirm cancel sync. It's until when you successfully cancel sync, you can, it doesn't mean that it will close down your copy trade, no, but it will give you access to be able to edit anything you want to edit on it, or put it on one shot, or do anything on that trade. But failure to do that, discover that even though if you put it in one shot, it will still continue to trade like if it's in cycle. So that's that about that. I think we've understood what this place mean. Then the next button is share. The next button is share. The next button simply means where you can copy your referral link. And you can copy either code only, or you copy link. If you want to copy link, you click on copy recommended URL in blue here. You can see copy successful. If you want to copy code only, you can click on this envelope like. You can click on this envelope like if you want to copy code only. You copy code only for somebody that have already downloaded RealKey application to his or her phone. And the person, smart enough that tells you that, I've been registering, but it's asking me for referral code. Don't bother yourself to copy the link again. Just copy the invitation code only and send to the person to insert. But if the person that wants to follow normal protocol and procedure, then copy your referral link, send to his or WhatsApp or Messenger or Telegram. Let him or her click on it. It will redirect him to registration page on RealKey website. The person will complete the registration, then the person will be directed by RealKey to their application on Play Store directly. But somebody that have, downloaded the application before registration, you have downloaded the application, only thing the person needs is the code. So, and you can share that from here also. You can see, you can share different stickers or banner of RealKey from here. Let me show you where I get this from this page. You can see this share button at the top right here. You just click on that share button. If you have network, you see different flyer or different of our ad posters. You can see usually this one says you can share it directly or you save the picture on your phone. This one says use RealKey to earn USDT every day profitably. Smart tracking, user gains the most. RealKey quantitative trading, extreme speed. And see this one say full escrow transaction, truly free your hands. Can see this one. I save it now. Boom. Image is saved to phone. I've saved that image to my phone. So meaning that you can get tool to post on your status, on your Facebook via this place. Many people did not know this. Can see. Can save it. Can share directly or save it. Can see. I click again. Can see. So you can save it, and that's tool for you to advertise your RealKey on your status. That's about it. Now, let's talk about RealKey feedback. RealKey feedback. Click on feedback. Feedback is where it's like support system of Royal Q, where you can lodge your complaint, your any challenges you are having. You can see trading problem, account problem, money flow, bug problem, suggestion, API binding issues, order. Anyone you click there, by the time you click on anyone and you lodge your complaint, you can see you currently have unprocessed feedback record. Please do not submit multiple times until when I finish with the one I've sent to them. Let me check the one out. Let me check if I've sent anyone to them. I think I need to finish it first. If you have sent any message to them, you can confirm and end. You can see confirm and end this feedback. If you have complained before and they are replying you are chatting together like that. If you did not end the previous conversation, they won't give room for new complaint or any conversation again. They won't give room for that. So after you might have choose any of these and the reply, if you want to see the reply, you come to feedback record. After you might have lodged your complaint through any of these. Then if you want to check if they have replied you come to this feedback record to check. Once you check and you see the reply, you can reply them again and continue the conversation. But the moment you are settled or you have been attended to, it's available, you confirm and end the discussion. If you don't end it and subsequently you want to lodge another complaint, the message you just saw on my phone now is the same message you will be seeing subsequently. But I think this online customer service is only meant for V3 and above or V4. So that's only where you can chat customer service directly. So, and they will reply you. Then even under this place, before you lodge any complaint, make sure you come to under announcement below here. Read as many announcements as you can, all the latest announcement you can see. Latest announcements. Royal Q has adjusted the fixed IPs, blah, 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 like that. Beginner's guide and others. So once you can go through all these things, you may not need to even write anything to them again. You may not need to write anything to them again because all the questions you might need to ask them, everything is being slated here. You can see beginner's guide, Royal Q related question and answer, strategy description. All these things is what you need to know. Martingale strategy of never going out of position and many other things like that you can read. You can see. So Royal Q is academy at the same time because where you can learn more. You can see all this place now, latest announcements, beginner's guide, Royal Q related question and answer, strategy description. So by the time you're through with all this, you may not need to complain again about anything. So, but let's inculcate a bit of reading. Now, the next one now is security center. Let's click on our security center. We want to see it function. Security center. We are almost done. Let's follow along. Okay. Where's my water, please? Help me with that water. Yeah, let's follow along. Security. Have you clicked on your security center? Yeah, you can see. Change password. In case you want to change your password, this is where you can change it. Modify email. If you want to change your email address, this is where you can change it. Transaction password. We are talking about withdrawal the other time. Before you can withdraw out from your Royal Q, you need to come to this security center and come and set one transaction password for yourself. 6 figure. Before you can withdraw, you need transaction password, 6 figure. Then Google Authenticator, Google verification code. This is where you can have more security for your application. via Google Authenticator. So you can connect your RoyalQ with Google Authenticator security for the sake of hacker, so that your account can be 100% secure. So with RoyalQ, because hackers are out there. I know what I'm talking about. So now withdrawal address management. This place is somehow technical but simple, and it's very, very important. It's new feature anyway. So this feature was introduced immediately after my own account was hacked last time. So withdrawal address management. Click on withdrawal address management. As you can see, you see two signs here. One here, one here. The first one with small plus sign is the first one you're going to click. You're on the whitelist. After the function is enabled, your account will only be able to withdraw cash to the whitelisted addresses in the closed state, like that. So, meaning that you want to restrict your withdrawal or withdraw from this application from your RoyalQ to some certain crypto wallet address. You want to limit it to certain crypto wallet address for security reasons. So if at all, if any hacker hack your account, or somebody just infiltrates your account without your presence or without your audience, or that person who can enter your account, but that person won't be able to withdraw to anyhow wallet address, except the one on your whitelist. So they are trying to protect our earnings and our funds on RoyalQ application. So that's why the moment you're on the whitelist, then you come back to this bigger plus sign. This bigger plus sign at the top right here. This one. The bigger plus sign. After you might have on the whitelist, you come to the bigger top sign here. Then you come to this place and come and paste your wallet, your desired wallet address. You can paste your Binance wallet address here. You name it with my Binance. You confirm. Then after that, you can add another person, Mr. J. Wallet address. You put that person's wallet address, maybe your downline or your upline that you used to sell USDT to. Then you put the username here. So you can have as many wallet address saved on your whitelist, but you cannot withdraw to any other wallet outside those ones on whitelist for security reasons. So meaning that it is very advisable, everybody, go for this anyway. It's advisable. So that once you have that in your whitelist, even though if anybody now withdraw your money without hack your account and withdraw your money, you will know that it is among those wallets already added on your whitelist. So very, very important. Let's work on that. Okay. Can watch this recording later so that I can get it more better because of our time. So we have added whitelists. Now, the last but not the least here in this page is system settings. System settings. Many of us, we are used to something, but it's not good. Anytime you log into your RoyalQ account, immediately you see instant updates. You click on cancel. Instead of you to update it, click on cancel. If you have been doing that before, stop doing that. Anytime you log on your RoyalQ application and you see instant updates, update immediately. RoyalQ has just introduced something to that application. That's why you are seeing it. Are you getting it? And they want you to be updated with that new update. That's why they ask you to update your application. And for solidity and sustainability of the application. So, but anytime you have missed that instant updates, maybe you mistakenly cancel it or however, you can still achieve it back from firmware version. The moment you click on firmware version, if your application is not updated one, it will take you to ask you to update it, and it will take you to Play Store or Apple Store to give it update. Well, as you can see, when I click my own, you can see what it pop up. It says it is now the latest version. So latest version of RoyalQ I'm using. And for many of you that want to be seeing the value of dollar you have been earning in RoyalQ in Naira, the value will be there in dollar, in USDT. But at the same time, you still want to be seeing the value under that USDT, under the reward center I showed you the other time. If you want to be seeing the same value in dollar, you want to see it in Naira, the equivalent in Naira under it. It should be right. You want it to be writing Naira equivalent under your earning. Then you come to valuation method. You can see under valuation method, you can see HK, all the currency. Last on the list is NGN, Nigeria Naira. So once you put it in NGN, anytime you are earning USDT RoyalQ, it will be showing the Naira equivalent on your earnings dashboard. So language, English, or if you have any Chinese, you refer or you recruit to RoyalQ, you can guide that person to go and change his or language. Yeah, we have different languages. Yeah. Now, team mode now. Team mode. This team mode is simply a way of changing the mode or the interface of your RoyalQ. As you can see, my own, you can see everywhere is black. You might be wondering why my own is white. Why Ogamo should the RoyalQ dashboard is black. It's because I put it in night mode. I put my what? I put it in night mode. But if I put it in day mode, you see what will happen now. If I put it in day mode, everywhere we change and see day mode. It's quite different from what I have here before. You can see before I have yellow here, but brown. I'm having brown here under the few permission renew and all that. So then, but if I put it to follow system, meaning that when it is night, it will be in night mode. And when it is morning, the moment we are in morning, it will automatically change itself to more white or everything white background. So that is day mode. You change it to day mode, everywhere will be white, everything will be white. So, but I personally prefer night mode. That's why I put it in night mode. So then clear cage, just to free some space if the space is filled, but it doesn't normally feel like that. Now, about RoyalQ, this space is very, very crucial. If many people have been asking you, we need RoyalQ website, don't stress yourself. Don't ask your upline about any websites. Just direct them to this. They should click on system settings. They should come to about RoyalQ. You can see Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, YouTube videos where they can see everything. But now you can see RoyalQ. Click on that RoyalQ. Let me show you. You can see here. You can see where the right RoyalQ here. Yeah, just let's click on it. It will redirect us to RoyalQ application, website that straight away. It will direct us to RoyalQ website straight away. As you can see. So it will direct you can see. So you can now copy this URL. Copy, just tap on it like that, copy URL, then send the website to your prospects. That's all. So that's that about that. And then if you want to log out and log in another account, then you can click on log out. That's that about that. Now let's quickly go back to home. I think we have explained everything here, this page. Our time is fast spent. Let's be brief more, but we can. Okay, let's continue. You can see home page. So majority of everything we have explained in this mine is here. You can see API binding is the same API binding we have explained here. You can see where the right API binding here. I think we have talked about API binding. Yes, we have talked about API. So we have talked about reward center. What this revenue is what we just talked about now. Is this revenue. This is where RoyalQ will be recording your trade profits. RoyalQ will be recording your trade profits under the revenue. It's just for record purpose. The original profit is on your what? On your Binance. Then you can see the reward center, the same thing under the reward, under the mine. Then in fact, it's the same thing as share under this mine. The same thing as share button under this mine. So now this is where we are going now. User guide, very, very important for all ReaQ users, all ReaQ members, very, very important. User guide. This user guide explain all the buttons of ReaQ trading settings, all the trade settings terms. It explains all the trade settings terms like force buying amounts, whole position take profits ratio, whole position take profit callback, and all these things. Once you click on this user guide, let's click on it. Then you come to ReaQ operation setting. You can see the second in the line. ReaQ operation settings. You can see force buying amounts and all that. Now, you can see, but the way they write it, if cares don't take him, know that it is there. Sorry. You can see first order quota. First order quota simply means force buying amount. If you are using system to access your ReaQ, you see first order quota. But if you are using application, what you see is first buy-in amount. What first buy-in amount simply means is written here. Double open position, meaning that open position double that you used to see. What does it mean? You can read it here. Then margin limits. Margin limits simply mean replenishment upper limits. You can see it here. So you can see all position stop profit ratio. It simply means all position take profit ratio. So do you mean position take profit ratio? You can see. They want to know about all position take profit callback. Then come to this place. Position take profit callback. And see it come back here. So margin configuration. Margin configuration. When you see margin configuration, that's what they mean by replenishment configuration. Same thing as margin configuration. Buy-in callback is simply mean call back for margin call. And like that. So up to that's the meaning. That's where you can read all those trade settings, even without anybody teaching you. Putting you through, you can set the trade. If you are a reader, be able to read and understand. Then the quantitative cost is also useful a lot. But it is compulsory for everybody using ReaQ to go and watch, especially the API binding video that's always you ask in every group. Come to this quantitative course, scroll down, you can see Binance API binding tutorial. Binance API binding tutorial. Or B API binding tutorial. You can just click on these 3 dots for downloading. Click on it, then download it. Pram. You click on it, download it. Pram. That one will save your data than the one you are watching on what? On YouTube. So and you have it permanently. So for offline sake. Yeah, that's there about that. Then you can see the notification also popping up here. Notification popping up under the window here. So that's about it. I think we have explained a lot today about all the button of ReaQ. Then the news. Let's quickly go to the news. Let's quickly talk about the news. Under this news, you can chat your mind also here. I see my counselor at the top right. here. So once you click on that, my counselor, you can see cancel or chat. can chat your upline here. Then you can join group here, group chats. And see different group here, V4 group, V3, V2, V1. So it depends on your rank. It depends on how many group chats you can join. As you can see, that RealQ application serves as social media also, because you can chat the same way you used to chat to people on WhatsApp. Use RealQ application for chatting purpose also. You can see you are no longer in the group. Okay, maybe I have left the group. And comment, can like, and all that. So that's that. We got that under the news. Then at the same time, you can see system information. So this is where you receive any transaction for. So history of transaction, transfer USDT, receive USDT, transfer USDT. You see the record there. You can print. You can even screenshot this and print it out for proof or for evidence. You can see the date. Transfer USDT. Waiting I do again. So me and my direct downline, we are chatting via RealQ application. Log. You can see we have been chatting here. So that's that about news. Then I will explain let's quickly explain the quantitative. Quantitative, after you might have on your professional edition. So this is where you can see, when you see general simply mean the coins that you have access to even when you have not on your professional edition. The coins, or let me call it primary coins, or I can't call it unprofessional coins. Probably the coin that will be on your RealQ application if you have not on or gain access to professional editions coin. So those are the one under general. And if you see, you can see professional, they will show those ones that you have on under the professional edition. So you can see there. But if you are already on trade, if you click on home, it will bring under this Binance, it will bring all the coins you are trading, both professional and the general. You see everything here. If it's on Hobby, you see everything here also. So that's about that. Then the last but not the least, here is what we call Circle. Circle is where you say team of strategians. People that I told you that they own my Circle's earning, that used to earn on your trade, or where you can copy the trade, copy their trade. And if you want to join them, you want to have your own extra income, you want to have your own strategy with the RealQ robots, where people can be copying your own trade also. You can just, if you have that strategy, like most strategy now, I can bring it up here, but I don't just feel like, once you click on this plus, you can see create circle. Create circle. So once I click on create circle, the requirement to create circle will be pop-up. It will tell you that before you can create circle, you must have this and all that the criteria will be stated there. If you want to copy trade, copy anybody here, you can just search for that one you want to copy. You can see the search button. You can see the search button. You can see Don Sam, for instance. Don Sammy. So they bring Don Sammy, you can just click on it. Click on join. So you can join them. Then once you join them, so you can click on this percentage, sync, click on sync strategy. From there, they will choose coin for you. You give them amount they want to. But me and my team, majority of them, we don't use any circle trade because we have a best and better strategy we use in our team. So that's about that. I think for now we have done a lot. And let's quickly let's choose one coin. Let's go and explain buttons here. Though, mind you, don't forget that all this button, all the explanation of all this button is on user guide. All the explanation is on user guide. But let me quickly, summarize everything here. You can see one shot. If you want to set up a trade, let us want to set up a trade for yourself. You already have your money in your Binance. You have funded your gas fee on your RealQ. You have it on your assets here. Now, next is to come to your quantitative. Search that coin that you want to trade. Let's say Shiba. Click on it. That is be on circle. Good, like this. Then we want to open a trade, but before you, okay, let's click on, you click on trade settings below. Click on trade settings below. First buying amount, you put it in 12 or 15 USDT. This is where we set our own trade. Open position double. By God's grace, next week we are going to talk more about this place. By next week, because of our time, we talk more about this place. So in this place is where we are going to talk about more strategy and reason behind more strategy. So let's omit this place for now. Then I'll go straight to how we can identify coin to trade. Even that should be the first thing to do. So by next week, we can now go proper into how to set up the trade. Now, one of the tools that I told you earlier that I'm going to expose you people to, let me see whether my audience are still with me. Let me see if people are still with me. If you are with me, say I'm here, type I'm here, please. Type I'm here, please. Okay. Type I'm here, please. Type I'm here. Oh, all right. Oh, a lot of I'm here is, oh, wow, okay. Okay, thank you. That's okay. Now let's proceed. Yeah. Because of our time, by next week, by God's grace, we are going to go proper into trade settings, more strategy, and reason behind more strategy. I'm going to talk about that. But now tonight, I want to give you a clue or a tool that can be of help on number one, what type of coin to enter per time. This same tool will help you know which is this particular coin that I'm already in its teeth. Is it about to pump for me to buy more at the dip now so that I can replenish? I can get out of that dip in time. Or this same tool is going to help you to know a kind of coin to not to buy the dip at all or not to go for. So let's follow along. So as you can see this application. This application on my home screen, Crypto Bubbles. You can type it or you can write it down or you can download it. Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles. Let me go and type it on the chat. I want to type it on the chat. Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles. I've released it. Crypto Bubbles. Good. So, yeah, after you might have downloaded, let's assume that everybody have downloaded the application now. And how do you use the application? Now, the moment you have downloaded it and installed it on your phone, you see it will look like this. Once you see like this, you just click on the application. Click on it. Good. Application look like first and foremost. First, come and click on this settings icon. Settings icon at the top right. Settings icon at the top right. So once you click on it, what the big see here is a top 100 at this place. What we are going to see here, what we're going to see here is top 100. As you can see here, see something like this up here, top 100. So, but we need to change it up to 100. On Binance. We choose on Binance. We have choose on Binance because I need a coin from Binance. Though not all the coin on Binance where Q is trading, but
you choose coins on Binance, you can see now any coin you see in green, you can see this NU. It shows that currently now, or within 24, currently now, this NU is doing 393% currently now. It's bullish. You can see plus 393%. This one does 393%. But sadly, NQ is not on Royal Q application. NQ is not on Royal Q application.
This coin is not on Real Q application. It has done 393% today. So, but you look for the coin among all these coins, the one on Real Q, you can be checking it one by one. But it is very good for you to know the logo of all different coins on Real Q application. Because sometimes you may not see name in some coins, only logo you see. You can see this one now that I want to click now, this one. No name on it. It is BTT. I know that it is BTT because I'm familiar with the coin logo. So let's click on it. We want to analyze this BTT now. That it is red shows that it is in deep. The bigger the red of the bubble, the deeper the particular coin. The smaller the red, the smaller the deep. The bigger the green, the bigger the bullish of the particular coin. The smaller the green of the bubble, the smaller the bullish or increase of that particular coin. So now we want to click on BTT. We want to analyze, we want to use BTT. I want to use that. Okay, to say. Okay. BTT. Now, as you can see, this is BTT. The current price, but mind you, first and foremost, you can see we have hour charts, we have daily charts, meaning that what is happening within 1 hour, what is happening within 1 day of this coin, what is happening within 1 week, what is happening within 1 month, what is happening within 1 year, respectively. Then at the same time, BTT, this is current value, the one I just circled now. This is current value of BTT. If you can check it on your Binance, it's covered that is current value when this bubble peak hits. That's current value that the bubble peak. So now this is the current value at 0.00357. Now we are on weekly charts now. Weekly charts, and today is Sunday. When it is 12 a.m. today, we are reading another week. That's how crypto can count it. The moment we get to 12 a.m., we have left. This week has gone. To start from another week, is you start another week chart tomorrow. So now this is showing currently now that this coin early this week, it has gone to 0.00397 before early this week. It drops up, down, up, down, up, down. Current now is 357. It has done 357 already even this week. And as things is going, it's going to end it at 357 or even little higher. If you check this last thing here, or this last chart here, you can see the chart of 357. So it will be a little higher than 357 by the time it closes today. So that's that. Then if you now want to, you can't just use a week chart to conclude whether you are to pick a trade or not. Check monthly charts. You now have to shift this and click on this month. Click on months. Good. Months, and today is 17, I think. Good. Meaning that if you go and check the chart of this BTT on Binance, if it has not reached 0.00421 before, meaning that it's still going to 0.01, even though if you look at this chart very well, and you can have it because we are half of the month now. You can have it if I'm to. Okay, sorry. Okay. Monthly charts. If I'm to analyze this now, I'll try to put this thing on this. I will say, okay, I want to draw a line in the middle. RAM. Okay. I think this is half. Let's say on the 17th. The 17th. Current price is 00351, right? Meaning that before the end of the month, BTT is going to be bullish. So if somebody use weekly charts to enter BTT, it's with dip. Yes, agreed. In fact, I'm seeing it coming down to 302, 0.00302. But at the same time, it's still going to climb to 421 and come down again, but it won't as deep as that. So meaning that if somebody wants to enter BTT, you can still advise the person to enter, because if there's deep, it is definitely sure that if you enter at this market price, you are going to get out at this 421. If you enter at 351, by the time you get to 421, even though if you enter deep, you don't forget that all these places not deep. All these places not deep. Because you have, let's say you have entered here, but all these places are deep. By the time you are in that deep, if you set your robot very well, it will have used enough money to buy for you at that deep. Then by the time it comes up here, then it sells. So it will be selling, buying and selling. Now if you put it in one shot, it will sell at this 421. So when it comes down again, it buys like that. But you can at the same time check for 1 year charts. Can see year. So once you click on year, meaning that after everything is still going to 0.00861 before the end of the year. So meaning that BTT looks good to enter to my own analysis. I get it from this indicator. BTT is good to enter. Despite that it is red, it is bearish, but at the same time, we see its future. Then which other coin can we still take as an example here? Let's go for 1 inch. This is 1 inch here. Let me show you before I click on it. You can see the logo of 1 inch. It don't write 1 inch there, but because I'm familiar with the logo, I can spot it here that this is 1 inch. There's 1 inch. As you can see, 1 inch is going bullish also tonight, before 12 a.m. tonight. Then at the same time, monthly charts. Our monthly chart also shows that, but by the end of the month, it's still going to end at the same market price now, 3.43, 3.42. Okay, 3.43 is going to end same way, but by the end of the year, it's going to bullish like mad. But all these analysis, one news can globalize everything. One fundamental news can scatter all this analysis. That is why sometimes crypto markets is not predictable because of the manipulation. We are doing analysis now. What we are doing now is just technical analysis. What we are doing is what? Technical analysis. We are referring to charts and all that. But fundamental can come or may come with that useless richest man, Elon Musk, can tweet again and Bitcoin may redirect, may just fuck up, and other coins follows because it is dominant. Let's even check for the BTC. You can see the one on yellow is showing the sign of bullish, that coin is already in red before, is trying to recover back to green. That's when you see the particular coin in yellow form like this. So it was in red before, but now trying to turn to green. So that's when you see it in the yellow form like that. So as you can see, BTC is now 59. And I informed people yesterday morning when it was in 62,000 that people should beware, or they should not, if they just want to enter market, they should wait a bit to notice this direction. So study the direction before they enter trade. As you can see now, if you have entered trade with $100 or $200 yesterday morning, I know by now you'll be in floating loss, and your trade might be on hang with this just little drop in value of BTC, as you can see. But the good news is, I think the BTC is still going to reach 62,000 or 61,000 monthly. That's monthly chart. It may end 61,800 by the end of this month, and at the end of the year, 60,935 at the end of the year. So meaning that Bitcoin is not 1870,000 by the end of December, but fundamental may increase or decrease it. Fundamental may increase or decrease it. Let's note that. So that is that about that. Then so that is how I think with these little two examples, you should have known. There's one coin I spot here, ZRV. It is very small. It is in deep form, but it's trying to recover back to. I think it's trying to recover back to bullish. Okay, it's trying to. I can see from this from the size of that its bubble. I can see that, and I can see. I guess right. It is still okay. But it's still going to dip before today's ends. Well, let's see monthly charts. Wow, it's going to end 3.10 by the end of the month, and it's already 2.76. At the end of the year, it's probably going to 3.36 or thereabouts. So as you can see, and you can see that the kind of all these charts shows its volatility, or the movement, how it's going to move. So that's about that. I think by now you have known a bit how you can use these crypto bubbles. So everybody knows that anything red shows bearish. I mean, that market is coming down. Anything green shows up. So you too can now see from the weekly chart and all that to analyze. Let's see what happened to SLP. So everybody, let me see. SLP is becoming people are in SLP now. 0681 is the price. 0681. Okay. SLP 0681. And if you are in SLP deep, if I were you and I have money, this is the best time to buy more deep of SLP. This is the best time because SLP is going to end the year massively. So SLP, that many people have been suffering from the dips for a very long time. Let me see if I can see it here. At 88. This is the AVAX. I'm interested in 88. Okay. Let's see. It's I couldn't locate it here. So maybe it is here, but maybe later I check for it. Because of our time is far spent. So by next week, we are still going to talk more about this area. But I appreciate everybody for joining tonight's Zoom technical training. I think we have a wonderful session for tonight. By next week, we're going to go deeply on trade settings and how you can be able to withstand any directions of markets, all the dips and all that, no matter the direction of market, how you can withstand it. That's what we want to do by next week. The kind of setting that can withstand all the direction of markets. So at this junction, I'll stop sharing my screen. Let's attend to little questions. Let's attend to little questions. want to attend to little question because we can't answer all the questions. Please let me start from the bottom. Please, sir, can I get today presentation? Then network in my side is not good. Yes, of course. Recording will be released very shortly. Recording will be released very shortly. Yeah. Please, sir, your voice was very low while explaining the crypto bubbles, and this part is very important to us. Please, can you recap again? I think maybe under the recording you'll be able to hear more. We can barely hear you. Immediately you open the crypto bubbles app, your audio went low. Sorry. We can't hear. Please, audio. Your audio is very low, please. This is fuck up. The voice is very low. Yes, sorry, your voice has gone low. But can you later hear me? If you can later hear me before I end that crypto bubble section, let's say yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, all right. Thank you. That's good. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Is ADA a good coin? ADA is a very good coin. It is a very good coin. You can use the tool I just gave you people to also explain. Please, can you explain the bubbles app again because of your voice was low? Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can quickly recap it like you have requested. Okay. Is my voice still low now? Is my voice still low now? Can we get the voice on? No, okay, good. My voice is not low now. Okay, good. So the moment you have downloaded, let's assume you have downloaded your crypto bubbles. Here it is. This is how it looks like. It looks like this. You click on it, then it will show you top 100% or top 100 here. To show you top 100 here. So you have to click on this settings icon. Then once you click on this settings icon, you tap on that top 100 to change it to on Binance. We want to deal with coins on Binance. So to show coin on Binance here. So any coin you see in green, the higher the green, the higher the price of that coin or the bullish the coin. As you can see, NU is the bulliest coin on Binance now. So, and it's lost 387% so far today within 24 hours. So as you can see, so it does 387% already. So the lower, the bigger the red, the deeper the particular coin in that red in this bubble. So that's then anyone you see in yellow, like this, like Bitcoin in yellow form, meaning that it's as deep before, but trying to turn back to green. So we analyze some coins here. Let's make BTC. So you can see it shows our charts. You can see our below here, let me see if I can show you. Our day, week, months, year. So you can see market price, current market price here. So what's weekly is on weekly chart currently. So this week BTC has done 7.5%. And if you press and hold this last graph, if you hold 60,981, it's what probably Bitcoin hands. No, it's going to. I think it's going to come down if you drag it very well to the last. That's okay. 59,835. Probably Bitcoin is going to end 59,835 by 12 a.m. tonight. before moving to another week. For monthly charts now, what's the fate of BTC before the end of the month? As you can see from here, probably 61, it has been climbing. Let's see. It's going to end around 61,000, around 61,000 or thereabouts. Then yearly charts. So it's going to end 60,935. So as you can see, so and pick another coin. Let's say Tron. I mean, this is that not all the coins here or on Binance are available on RoyalQ application, mind you. So take note of that. We have AION, yes, it's on RoyalQ and it's on Binance. And CAIN weekly charts. But monthly chart is very, very important because as this month is already, this week is already end. So let's go for monthly charts and see what's the hope of this thing. So it has done 0.193 already this month, but it's going to end at around 0.189. So I don't see, but when we check yearly charts, wow, if you enter it, you might suffer for dip, but at the end, by the end of the year, you'll be out good profit, as you can see. So by next week, we'll continue from here because I'm tired already. I'm so tired. So by next week, we'll continue from here. Thank you. So, yeah, so let's, what is the required capital per coin for 100 margin call limits? You have really done well. This is what we're going to do. What's the required capital per coin for 100 margin call limits? If you are in my strategy now, we don't use 100 margin call limit again, but if you want to use it on before, we won't have less than, if we want to use our strategy, by now that we are using $12 as first buying amount, you will use less than $1,800 if you are setting 100 margin limit. But these days, we have reduced on our new settings, we have reduced our margin limits to 50, but there's a way we draw our margin margin call drop, so to make it 100%. So you see the video by God Grace. How do one pick coin to buy based on the level of bearish or bullish? Is it the bigger the dip, or we have to open the coin and analyze monthly and yearly? You have to analyze. Don't just go by the bigger the dip or the bigger the bullish. The coin you saw as bigger the bullish now, if you check the coin, it may be at the peak. So you may see that it's going to drop down drastically. It's advisable you click on that coin and analyze per week, per month, per year to know whether to go for it or not. So do we trade the green coins or red? You have to click on that coin and check where it's coming from, where it's going, so to know whether to trade it or not. I wish you can mute me. I want to know why my RoyalQ trading profit is very, very low compared to someone I joined the same day with the same amounts. Anyway, I don't know. But if you are using if you are the type that are using my strategy, the person that joined the same day with you might be making profits and you don't make profit like that. But by the time the person that joined the same way with you that is making profit now is out of trade, out of market because of sharp dip or because of market manipulation dip, and the person is crying or floating loss, that time is when you'll be making it big, you'll be laughing. But I don't know the strategy you are using anyway. Is Acro a good coin to trade? Very good coin also. Please give us a simple settings for one coin. I will drop my Telegram link group for that. Once I drop the Telegram link group, you go to the Telegram, remember you get to the Telegram group, check the pin post. Go and check the pin post. You see, let me quickly share you how you can do that because some people, they don't used to. Let me show you how you can check pin posts on Telegram. I will share you the link. I'll share you the link. This man, child. I will share you the link. You can see pin message. The moment you get to this group, click on pin message. You see videos on how to trade, how to set trade for $100, $200. I mean, $100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, up to 800. And when you are trading with $100 to $500, you are advisable to go for one good coin. Don't go for any other coin. One good coin is enough. But if you are trading with $100, go for $100 settings for one coin. $200, one coin. $300, go for $300 settings for one coin. Are you getting it? Where we are trading with $600, manage $300 settings for two coins. We are trading with $100, manage $400 settings for two coins. If we are trading with $1,000, manage $500 settings for one coin, like that. By next week, we're going to talk more about that. So now let me quickly share this. Let me quickly copy this link and share with you people. Yeah, let me quickly copy and share with you people. Then you can equally chat me up. I will drop my WhatsApp call. Maybe in the next 3-4 days, I'll be able to reply you because I'm a busy type. You understand. So that's the link to the Telegram group. But if you are unable to grab it here before we close this Zoom, then drop my WhatsApp only number. You chat me up, but don't expect reply immediately, please. Do not expect reply immediately, but we'll be sure that I'm going to reply you later. So I will drop the link for you so that you can go and check settings for that. Yeah. So how do I get your strategy? Because the trading profit is not encouraging. That's why you can go to my Telegram group to go and check the strategy. But my strategy, like I said, also, if you have not been using my strategy, though maybe if you are in floating loss, I don't know, or if you have not been using my strategy doesn't promise somebody using $100 to make $60 or thereabouts. They are shouting every group. My strategy is not like that. It's not like that. But my settings always prepare for dump in market manipulation, sudden dip. So when there's bullish market, you'll be making little profits. But when there's dip, you make more profits. That's what my setting meant for. So thank you. How do I get your strategy? Okay, so that's a nice presentation. Thanks for this. How can I open my React account simultaneously on two different phones? On two different phones, you can log out and log in, log out. You can use system settings. We explained under the buttons, under the training. During the training, we explain system settings. You can click on it and log out and log in. Or if it's different phone, you don't even need to log out. You can log in and leave it there. At the same time, you can log in the same account on two phones and leave it there. So my name, or shoot my name, aka Moshmoney. Shoot my name, aka Moshmoney. So please do the same beginners training awareness too. Can you search? Yeah. You can search for any Binance coin on Crypto Bubbles. You can. Yes. You can. Can you search for it? Yes. Can you do the same beginners training on Binance too? Sure, we will do beginners training on Binance. We have done that some times ago. We are still going to repeat it by God's grace. We may do that next week, but every week we need to be talking about all those buttons. But this video, you can, lay your hands on it. You can send it with your new prospects so that we will not be repeating the same thing every week. Thank you. I can't read all these chat, I think. Based on the level of bearish. Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Bye for now.